Welcome back, everybody. My name's A Predator54, aka Adam, coaching the Chesney Park Slowpokes, and today we bring you the draft analysis for Season 8 of Battle Hub Draft League. This is the server I helped Baradu co-found, and here it is, 8 seasons later. It's been a interesting last 4 years seeing this server prosper, and I'm glad to be back after a season off. We get 115 points for 10 to 11 Mons, 30 for Tera. It's Tera tax as well for 2 to 3 Tera captains. But this definitely is going to be interesting. First things first, except for my first overall pick, everything else was chosen by my nephew. So what I did was give him a couple options, he chose, and here's the stipulation. I am not allowed to make trades. I am stuck with the team. If I go 0-8, I go 0-8, but I also am not going to make a little kid cry. First overall, we took Tera Captain Mew. This thing is a walking toolbox while floating in this case. Physical, special, mixed attacker, hazard stacker, screen setter, pivot bot, multi-hit move bot, you name it, Mew can do it. It is well worth the 20 points I paid to Tera it. And you know what? I just want to have fun. This is the only thing I drafted for myself. Everything else after this is from the mind of a 5-year-old. But that is our Mew. We are going to hop on into Pokemon number 2. So I ended up showing Excadrill and Corviknight to Charlie. And I ended up getting stuck with Corviknight. This is a 14-point defogger. Hey, I got removal right out the gate. This is uncharacteristic for me. I never thought I'd see the day I'd actually draft willingly a Corviknight. It's like the only flying type I hate with a burning passion, solely because of, yeah, it's annoying. But I want to try and do a more offensive version of the team, just to have fun with Shenanigans, and I look forward to seeing what it can do. Let's see something real quick. Haha, it still gets it. I can do what I did in Sword and Shield. I'm not going to reveal the tech, but let's just say there's something stupid and ridiculous that this can do. This is going to be here for Depog, Iron Defense Body Press. It's going to be here for Shenanigans. Does it also get this move too? Please tell me it gets it. It gets it still. Let's go. I can do something stupid and incredibly fun and see if I can get it off. Alright, I'm going to save this tech for when a battle comes. I don't want to speak of it, but this mount gets pressure on Nerve and Mirror Armor. This allows me to make it so you can't eat berries. Any stat reduction you throw at me gets blasted back at you. So, like, you parting shot into me, alright, you take the stat reduction and you go bye-bye. All in all, it's a very good mon, incredibly bulky for a steel and flying type, and I look forward to seeing what I can do with this. Next, I showed him Sylveon, Primarina, and what I got stuck with was Grimmsnarl, because trolls are awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I would actually rock this for 10 points. It's pretty cheap. Access to parting shot screens, gets access to bulk up Trailblaze now. Stomping Tantrum, the elemental punches, can just punch Garchomp in the face and one hit KO it, which is a phenomenal thing for a Pokemon. Being able to just play mind games, Shenanigans with my opponent, Prankster T-Wave, Prankster Nasty Plot, Prankster Bulk Up. I mentioned the parting shot, screens, you name it. have a whole lot of fun. It's gonna do whatever I need it to do, and I'm here for a party. That is our round number 3, the 10-point Grimmsnarl. And here's where it became interesting. I showed him Quackable. I showed him Urshifu Single Strike. I showed him Urshifu Rapid Strike. I showed him Blaziken. He gave me round 4 Urshifu Rapid. What is going on? This is just all offense, all gas, no brakes. And honestly, I love this thing. Granted, it was more fun in MDL when they let me Tera it, and I just coasted to a 7-1 season off of an Urshifu. Can't do that now. But we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. And we're gonna see if we can Surging Strike our way to victory. It gives us Aqua Jet, gives us Trail Blaze, Poison Jab, gives us Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, slows combat, upper hand, you name it. Granted, Punching Glove allows me to bypass Rocky Helmet and 10% to my damage. Unfortunately, with On-Seed Fist, if they protect in front of me and a Punching Glove, it blocks it because it turns off the contact completely. But all in all, for 18 points for a round 4 Urshifu Rapid Strike, I'll take it. Here's where things got interesting. I showed him Dragonite, I showed him Kyurem, and I showed him Baxcalibur. He gave me Kyurem. He said Dragon Glow Burr, Dragon Shoot Laser. I can't argue with that. He's seen what a Baxcalibur can do, but he's like, I'm just gonna have the Ice Beam Dragon, is what he said. It's just gonna go Burr. So this is gonna be a monstrous physical and special attacker with 97 speed. And we're just going to have fun. Oh, it's 95 speed. This gets access to pressure. Unfortunately, it lost Roost. But 125 HP, 90 defenses, and 130 in both stats, 660 BST. For 15 points, round 5. It's just ridiculous. I'll take it. I want to see what this thing can do, both physical and special-wise. You got loaded dice with Scale Shot, Icicle Spear, Rock Slide set you can do. You can do DD off of that. Just be an absolute monster. Just do what Kyurem Black does and be annoying. But all in all, solid mon. Then I showed him both Arcanines. I showed him Armarouge. And I showed him Ceruledge. He said, go Saber Guy. I want you to cut somebody. Alright. 11-point Ceruledge is here. This gives me a fire immunity. This gives me weak armor. This gives me access to Will-O-Wisp. Close combat again. Vacuum Wave if I need to pick things off. Shadow Sneak. This gives me access to Poltergeist. Swords Dance. Oh, it's just a good mon. And Bitter Blade in their rain does a metric ton from this thing's monster's attack set. Like a water type or something in rain taking a Bitter Blade still takes a lot. When you see a steel type take 50% in rain, is ridiculous. Next, I told him I want a grass type. And I told him, hey, pick a starter. Alright, got Tera for 6 points. This is when Scorpion had a, like, all-out Freak Fest in the general chat. And was like, you're gonna win this season. Honestly, even without Tera, Torterra still is a massive threat, forces a lot of prep. Alright, if I am able to get my Shell Smash off, you gotta be able to take the hits. It's as simple as that. You lose your Mirror, alright, gotta counter me with priority. You can't outspeed me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Or in this case, throw a very, 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 very nasty bullet seed at you with loaded dice. All in all, for 6 points, This thing is well worth the investment. Next is going to be our Tera Captain, and we're going to get one of his favorite bugs. He told me I am stuck with Yan Mega as my Tera Captain. This gets speed boost and tinted lens, and I believe... Does it have a third ability? Yan Mega gets Frisk. So I can see your item if I really wanted to, which is funny. But what makes this thing interesting is they gave this thing Sword Stance, and it gets Leech Life. So I swing into a Steel type, I do double damage, I get healing back, I'll take it. Being able to Tera out of my ×4 weakness is incredibly good for this. Granted, I'm going to be boots locked. Real Men run SD Speed Boost. Sophisticated Gentlemen run Tinted Lens with Choice Specs or Throat Spray. And just have a fun time. This even gets access to Tailwind. This gets Shadow Ball, Psychic Noise now. Giga Drain for the waters. All in all, it's going to hit pretty damn hard. And Tera over the top for 8 points is just kind of a steal. I saw this. I'm like, why is this down here? Oh yeah, because the rock weakness. But all in all, that's nothing to scuff at. Alright, we got 2 more Mons. I told him electric type. Okay. Electric type or poison type. He said, why not both? You got the drummer. He loves seeing this thing, its giant Gigantamax form, pull out a goddamn guitar, and that literally sold him the cake of, hey, you're getting Toxtricity. My ground weakness is atrocious, kinda. Actually, no, it's not that bad. I only have Ceruledge and this thing for ground weakness. Everything else is just pretty much neutral, which isn't bad. I'll take it. But being able to shift gear, throw T-spikes around, do a Specs Boom Burst, Scarf Boom Burst, Throat Spray with Psychic Noise now that this gets, and Snarl, it's just could be incredibly annoying. Volt Switch out if we need to. Just be a momentum bot. For 8 points, same value as the Yan Mega, it's well worth it. And last but not least, I told him, what's a pet you want? He sent me a chinchilla. So we have Cincino. Now this is going to be our secondary hazard removal with Tidy Up and Skill Link and Technician. This gets Rock Blast, this gets Tail Slap, this gets Triple Axle. Funnily enough, the 5 hits you get off of Skill Link actually do slightly more damage than 4 hits off Technician. And you can run a Protective Pad, guarantee the 5 hits, and not have to worry about damage from Rocky Helmet. Now, if you want the raw damage, you can do Technician and Loaded Dice, but you leave yourself prone to the Rocky Helmets. But all in all, hits pretty decently hard. Like I said, you got Bullets, you got Ice Coverage, you got Knockoff, you got Play Rough, you got Aqua Tail for ground types. The only thing you realistically can't hit is Steals. I'm curious, Cincino, do you get Super Fang? Yes, you do. So if a Steel type switches in on you, you can just Super Fang them down to half health, and then get the hell out of there. But all in all, that's not bad. For the 5 points I had left over, pretty solid. But this is the team. I look forward to playing Pokemaster Week 1. And tell me what you think down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And enjoy. You guys have a good day. Peace.